know you're somewhere.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. So today, Cancer, you guys got Give with Gratitude and Grace, number 61. I honestly feel like some of you guys might be having some financial difficulties at this time, for whoever this is resonating with. If it's not, just click off, like, lucky you, right? For any of you who are having like financial difficulties, or you're wondering like how you're gonna pay for something, or you want to do something but you don't have enough money, right? Like something related to money, right? That's difficult. They want you to know that the best, like the universe gives freely, right? Like you go outside, you want to ground yourself, the earth will give you energy for free, right? And I feel like that's kind of how they want you to be. And I feel like you're like, well, I don't have any money to be giving to people. I don't have money to be like shitting, money everywhere and just giving to people. Like I'm not the earth, right? But they want to say you are of the earth. Like they want to say you are of the earth. You are a part of this earth. And just because you're going through something difficult at this time doesn't mean you should lose a part of yourself. So it's kind of like, if you're coming up to something questionable, they're like, don't lose yourself, okay? It's not worth it. Trust us. Another thing I'm getting is like, if you feel like you have nothing to give, that's when you should give the most. Because I don't mean money-wise. Maybe you just have to give time. Like maybe you can't give a cent or a penny, but you can go volunteer somewhere. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't have time, money, anything. But they're like, if you don't have either of those things, then okay, be grateful for what you have. It's reminding me of something about my family, like my mom specifically. My mom, and it's funny because we just had a Cancer full moon, and I just made a post about Cancer, and I found like this thing on mother archetypes that had to do with this Cancer full moon. So it's funny that I'm talking about Cancer and then I'm talking about my mom. So I find that interesting, honestly. Anyway, we'll get back to that later, or I'll think about that later. But what's interesting is like how my mom, I feel like, was not very appreciative of like the house that she has. Like she was never really appreciative of it. She would always be someone who would complain and complain and complain and complain. And you know how there's some women that like will complain to the end and then they'll get a bigger house, whatever. I don't think my mom particularly is gonna ever get a bigger house, because I don't feel like she's ever been very grateful for the one she has. So how can the universe send her something better if she's not even appreciative or grateful for what she has already? Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's like you cannot get like a step up in the universe if you can't even fathom being appreciative and saying, wow, I'm so grateful for what I have. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what we need to learn from here, Cancer. Like whatever situation you're in, it doesn't mean that you still can't give back. It doesn't mean that if you can't give back, you can't be grateful. At least, like the very least, be grateful. Be happy about what you have. Be grateful for what you have. Thank the universe for what you have. If you don't want to thank the universe, thank God. If you don't want to thank God, thank whoever you want to thank. But be grateful for it, because I feel like, again, it's just reminding me of my mom in this read. And it's like, I figured it out, but I don't think she'll ever understand. Like the reason she'll never probably get anything bigger or better is because she still hasn't been in that state of, wow, like I'm so lucky, I'm so appreciative, like people are like sleeping outside and I have a pillow, I have my bed, I have everything that I need. Like if she's not thinking that way, right? And I feel like that's something that if you could learn now, Cancer, you'll be so much better for it. Like it's something that like before you move on, because this hurdle, this financial difficulty, whatever this is, it's not going to last forever. King of Pentacles is here. So that's telling me that wealth is going to come to you. But it's like you can't get it until you learn this lesson. And the turkey doesn't come out a lot. I'll be honest, like turkey spirit does not come out a lot. So I feel like it's even more important. So right now, Cancer, be grateful. Give with gratitude and grace. Like that's what they want you to know. This is not going to last forever. And your attitudes and actions today are going to define what happens tomorrow. And I feel like, again, whatever you can give. And if you can't give, be grateful. Let's pull more, Cancer. All right, Cancer. Now, what I said in the first part of this read is like 100% true. Like, I was getting money things for some of you. I was getting something about money. And I definitely feel like that rings true. Now I feel like Spirit wants to bring another message for somebody here, which is so interesting because usually like I get one message. Sorry, I'm trying to make this straight and it's like really difficult for me. Anyway, now I'm getting another message for some of you guys. I definitely feel like finances was like the main part of this read, to be honest. Now this is going to be about love. So again, if you wanted something about love, like this is for you. I feel like someone is struggling to choose you, Cancer. And I feel like this is the type of person that you need to leave behind. If there's someone in your life, Cancer, who is choosing between you and someone else here, because there's a Queen of Wands here and a Queen of Cups, and this is obviously you, right? And there's someone here who's conflicted about what to do and who to choose. And I'm honestly getting like, please leave this person behind. The truth here, like the Ace of Swords is next to you. They're like sending you the truth to fucking get the fuck out of here. Like leave, go. You will find better. And I feel like you're not really wanting to go. I feel like you're kind of getting into this competitive feeling like, oh, well, if it's a competition, I'm going to win. No one's more loving than me. No one's more beautiful than me. No one's more caring than me. But wow, Cancer, like why would you want to compete? Why do you feel like you should have to? I think they're saying it's not even an option. Like, what are you doing? Like, that's the vibe I'm getting. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I don't like whoever you're dealing with. Could be this King of Pentacles, because we have a King and a Queen of Pentacles here. This is a true pair. So you might be married to this person, or you might have been in this relationship with this person for a long time. Whatever it is, Cancer. But I see them saying, like, what are you doing here, Cancer? Look, love in reverse, union in reverse with the Ace of Wands. Like, get out of this because there's a new beginning for you. And I feel like you don't want to believe that. Like, I think somebody here is just being super competitive. Like, no, I'm going to win. And you might win, Cancer. Like, you actually might win and you might get chosen. This reminds me of Lana. It's like, she says in a song, like I'm his favorite. You know what I mean? Like, obviously there's more than one, so I'm his favorite. Like, it's hard to get out of that mentality. Like, once a person puts you in that mentality of like, you know, like, I feel like you want to win, you know what I mean? Like, you want to win this person's affection. You want this person to choose you. So you go into like this competitive, I feel like you're just getting competitive. Like, you're just like, no, I want to win. This is my person. And, you know, normally maybe I would say if you're married to this person, it's time to dig your heels in and, you know, get this person and stay true to your husband or wife, you know what I mean? But in this scenario, it couldn't be clear, right? Three of Wands is like, move on, like leave, right? And with love in reverse, union in reverse, and you in reverse, it's like this person is not worth what they're doing. And I see here with the Eight of Swords, they're causing a lot of trauma. And that's what you don't get. Like, by putting you in a competition, they're causing hurt. By putting you in a competition, they're causing trauma. They're causing disease. They're putting you, like, yes, maybe you're a competitive person and you'd be like, oh, like, this is just making me more of myself. No, it's not actually. I feel like it's actually hurting you. Maybe not like today it's hurting you, but like there's a deep rooted trauma that's going to happen with this competition. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I just see this not working. I honestly see you probably winning, but you know how the divine works. Like, they could say you're going to win this, but that might be like the long run. So this person might leave you for this other person, right? And then you'll end up winning because in 10, 20 years, they'll be back. And that's what the divine means by, yeah, you won. Technically, you did win, but it wasn't how you thought it was going to be, right? And that's why you have to be careful with the divine and be careful with the way like other readers can give you messages, because other readers can say like, yeah, this person's going to choose you. This could be like in 100, like, you know, when you're like 80 and they're sick and they like have dementia and they're like, hey, can you take care of me? Like, yeah, you won, Cancer, you got this person back, but is it how you wanted to get them? Like, no. I'm just getting like, leave now. And I'm not making up these crazy scenarios to scare you. I'm making them up because I'm feeling them. I'm feeling like I'm just feeling like this is not someone that you should fight for, even if you are in a marriage. Like, I just feel like it's not right that this person's conflicted between you and somebody else, and you don't deserve it, and I think it's time for you to go. But yeah, I just see a lot of you guys, you don't understand how this might play out, and that's what I'm saying. Like, even other readers could tell you something. I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you're getting like other readings done, or you're asking people questions, or maybe you're pulling even your own cards. I just don't see this working out the way you want it to work out. I see them saying, like, you have a brand new beginning here. It's time to take a leap of faith and move forward. And let's just go back really quick to Turkey Spirit, like, and relate this to love. If you are someone who's grateful for what you have and you're giving with gratitude and grace, do you think that for one fucking second you'd be confused between two people? Like, this would never happen to someone in an abundance mindset. This would never happen to, like, someone who is truly, like, abundant. I'm sorry. Like, again, it's like, if you have something that's so good, why would you get confused between, like, why would you get confused? Why would you need a second? Why would you need another person here? So I don't even feel like this is a real king, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, who does this type of shit? And yes, we all get confused and we all get lost and, you know, we all fuck up. But this is like, if you're married, then this is just something that I don't feel should be forgiven. Like, to be honest, like, no one should put you in competition with someone else. And again, maybe you've been, again, every marriage is different. Maybe you've been neglecting the marriage. Maybe you haven't been around. Everybody has, like, extenuating circumstances. I get that. But you're coming up upright, which is letting me know that this is not a reflection of you or anything that you did. This is this own person. So yeah, I'm just getting it's time to walk away from this 100%. I don't know if you're ready for that, Cancer. I don't know if that's what you want to hear. I feel like that's not what you want to hear, but that's what you need to hear. And I feel like no one's going to tell you the truth, and that's why I'm telling you the truth. You don't understand. I'm about to post a whole reading on this because, like, it's bothering me so much, but I don't even know if I should post it. I don't know. Like, I don't want to cause conflict, which is why I don't feel like I should post it. But I watched somebody's live on TikTok, and I'm not, like, someone who's, like, really, like, loves TikTok or anything like that, but I'm trying to, like, use the platform as well for myself. And I just pressed on a live. This was my first time watching somebody's live that did tarot. There's 2 women that were, like, doing tarot on lives, which was crazy. It was like, wow, so many people are doing lives in tarot. And I just watched one lady's for, like, 2 seconds. And she, like, okay, like, everyone's like, oh, well, I'm intuitive and I'm intuitively reading this, right? But, like, based off the cards, based off, like, what a card means, she lied 2 times, like, on the channel. Like, she literally lied twice. Like, if you take the card and you go for, like, what the value of the card is as a yes or no, the card was saying no. And she was like, yes, 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 yes. Like, all these yeses. And all the cards were saying were, like, no, 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 no. And again, like, who am I to say this reader's not intuitive? But I just think she was full of shit and just wanted people to hear what they wanted to hear, not what they needed to hear. So she wasn't telling anybody the truth. And I just feel like that's maybe something that's also happening to you, Cancer, so be careful. Anyway, I'm going to pull you guys some advice, and yeah. Wow, Cancer. You couldn't have gotten a clear answer. You have sacred plan with friendship and union. So a lot of you guys are like, I don't understand why this is happening to me. I don't understand what's going on. There's a plan here. Secret plan. Like, I can't even make it up. Like, something's going on behind the lines, behind the scenes that you can't see, obviously, and it has to do with this union that you're in right now. And a lot of you guys are like, well, this is so unfair, you know what I mean, and I don't understand why this is happening to me. Sacred plan. Again, I want to read a sacred plan because it's like, I think it will help you understand more. This card doesn't represent the plan that God has for your life, more the plan that comes to fruition based on your intentions and your highest good. See, I told you this person's not in your highest good. You have been given the incredible gift of free will, and therefore your thoughts, deeds, and actions and intentions are in some way going out into the universe and curating the experiences, opportunities, and energies that are flowing in and out of your life. When this card appears, you're being encouraged to move into a state of surrender, where you recognize that, yes, your intentions have an impact, but how those intentions unfold is not down to you, but in the hands of God. This divine plan is your intentions unfolding in a way that God, the universe, feels is for your highest good and growth. Know that every experience you have been through in your life has been a way marker on your journey towards growth and expansion, and your angels are acknowledging your growth right now. Yeah, it's like something's going on beyond what you can conceive. And I see like maybe even a new person coming in for you, Cancer. But I feel like you can't even fathom that right now. So you're like, no, and you're gripping onto something that you should let go of. You see how her hands are like holding onto the light, but they're not like she's not like cutting off the light. She's just holding it. You guys are like this right now with this person. Even here, they're not touching hands. They're just holding on to, they're like this. You're clenching on. Let go. Honestly, just stop putting effort. If you're not married, just stop trying and see what happens. I bet you this person will disappear. And honestly, like, good for them. They'll be back 100%, but like you won't need them by then because you have a new beginning. And I like that the spider's here because it's telling me like it's going with the sacred plant card where like you've set out, let's just say you want to be with someone who's as abundant. Like, let's just say you're a very grateful person. You're someone who's always high vibe and you're dealing with someone low vibe. The universe is connecting you to someone who's just like you. So like, let's just say they say opposites attract, blah, blah, blah. That, in this sense, it's bullshit. Like, this person's always like Eeyore and I'm, the opposite. I'm so happy and nice. Like, we go perfect together. Like, that's bullshit. Like, the person coming in for you is going to be at a higher vibration. It's going to be like what you actually wish you could have had in this lifetime. Somebody who's, more suited to you. Okay? So don't be afraid, Cancer. Okay? I know this is hard, but it's for your best. That's what I'm getting. So I love you. I hope this helps. I'll see you next time. Bye.